I didn't mean to make such an awkward entrance. I pictured this a little differently. I'm back, just so you know.
Oh, you're back?
Yeah, I can see that. You're back.
You're back
I
back?
think Kano said you were thinking about it.
Well, I've kind of been forced to at this point in
Oh.
time. I wore this for the tea party that Princess Lorelia invited me to, and I think she specifically wanted me to come for a specific reason.
I already know.
Right.
I'm lost.
How do you know?
Our uncle visited.
Oh my god. I told him to.
He told me to lie about it, but I don't think I was going to be able to do that.
Well, you didn't tell Lena or Karma, right?
Why would I tell them
Did you
that?
at least tell Annabelle?
I know nothing, and he has said some very questionable things today, and we had to have Kano give him therapy. So...
Did Kano give you therapy, or did he scold you?
Therapy.
He told him to think about the river.
The river?
I don't know what the river is.
I don't.
I know what the river is, and that's all that matters.
Okay.
Okay.
But now the river has ended since he
Oh.
left, so now I can scramble again.
Oh.
I do think we should talk somewhere more private, either in a group or in a different location, because the information that I am about to share with you cannot.
See the light of
Do
day?
you want to go in the vault in
No.
a group?
Oh, we can be here in a group.
I want to get away from the portals loud in my ears.
Okay. It's called turning down your.
Your
What is
ears?
what is happening over here?
I think there's some blocks I misplaced.
Oh,
He
well,
broke this earlier.
good job.
He was trying to get a horse through another portal.
Yeah, I was in my office when you guys came up through, and I freaked out, so I just went in this because I didn't know what else to do.
I didn't even see
wanna
you.
just be like, oh. Yeah, I was trying to hide behind the desk. We'll go to the throne room.
Oh yeah, he also did something in the throne room. I don't know if it's still there.
I saw it already.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I knew exactly who put it there. Actually, a split second I thought maybe it was Solstice himself, but I told him to stay out of the castle.
Yeah, no, he didn't stay out of the castle. He came in my room earlier.
He pulled me up this side and it was like, "You're in trouble, mister."
I'm starting to like notice a resemblance between you and Solstice. A little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just personality-wise.
Oh.
I'm just lighting that up because it's dark. So, I will give you the floor to ask any questions that you have. I will start with that before I throw any information at you.
Okay. So many questions.
I figured as much.
First one is, are you okay?
Relatively so. Is the best answer I can give.
Okay. This isn't really a question, but I just want to say it in person. I'm sorry for what happened at the ball.
I'm sorry too.
I didn't really know what to do in that moment, but I just know that I didn't like feeling as if I was replaceable to you or Anthony.
I know that must have been hard to feel like that, and I didn't mean for you. I didn't know you were feeling that way, and I didn't mean for you to feel that way either. To be honest, I wouldn't have known because I did not know you at all.
What do you mean you didn't know me at all? I've known you my whole life.
not Maholia.
What do you... That doesn't make any... That doesn't make any sense. Well, you are Maholia. You're my sister. Half-sister, but... I've known you my whole life. We literally grew up together. I don't...
Actually, I don't know even where to start with this. It's a long story, but you deserve to hear it. My mother, Princess Roshin, didn't just give birth to Maholia. She gave birth to twins. I am the other twin. And twins, I don't know if you've read a certain book, are cursed in the royal elven family line. The younger one is to be thrown into lava upon birth. My mother did not want to do that. So she gave me up to an orphanage, and I grew up in the woods not knowing that I had parents or that they were the royals of the Elven Kingdom. I met Maholia for the first time 2 years ago when she was posing as a commoner in the village and she saw me. We looked identical. And she asked me if I could dress up in her dress and be her for a day so that she could just be in the village and wouldn't have to worry about explaining it to anyone. And truth is, she was seeing someone in the village. And it was not proper of her to be with this person. So she did it secretly. So I agreed, and I literally just sat in her office for the entire day, waiting for her to come back. However, Kano came back from the village and said that she was dead. Her and the boy she loved were found dead in a village house, both with arrows through their hearts. And so Kano asked me to pretend to be Maholia. That was really bad timing, Kano. Anyways.
So... I didn't... Is that a real... The twin... The curse? Is that... That's real?
Yes.
Right? So... You're telling me that... My sister that I've known my whole life is dead. And that you are her twin. And that you've been playing Maholia this whole time.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Melody.
I wanted to tell you for so long.
That's why you kept bringing up her name earlier?
I didn't mean to.
You are terrible. at keeping secrets.
I get you
I
guys
didn't
confused.
want. It's not like I wanted to keep this information from you once I had finally told Anthony. I wanted to tell you. I just wanted you to hear it from me and not from anybody else. I didn't want it to be a rumor circulating. I've accepted. I have accepted what I've done and how people might think about it. And I'm slowly telling people, slowly, but I want them to hear it from me, not from somebody else,
I didn't tell her.
not from rumors. I know, but I'm just saying. I told you not to tell her because I wanted her to hear it from me. And not from any gossip column.
I just... How long have you known?
After the ball.
The ball?
That's why he went away. It was too much to handle.
It was too much to handle? You think? I understand I'm not your full siblings, but I'm significantly older than both of you.
It wasn't my secret to tell.
I watched you both grow up in this castle. Well, not. You know what I mean. And now, all of a sudden, my sister is dead. And there's someone else in her place. Which is why it seems very easy for you to try to replace me. With somebody who was apparently very close. With Heather, of all people. We all know how horrible she was. And how badly she scarred this kingdom. And in the same day, I'm also being told that my mother, a woman who I've never met, somebody who I have no relation to other than blood, is trying to kill the both of you.
How does she... What did you tell her?
I was just asking a few questions and then I didn't explain it well, so I got Kaya to explain it.
Anthony, you weren't supposed... We don't know. We don't know that for 100%. They weren't supposed to just...
Well, if you care at all to know, I don't know her. I have no relation to her other than blood. I never knew my mother. I was taken as soon as I was born and put in this castle. I have only known this life, and I was never able to participate in anything. I was never allowed to take classes like Maholia and Anthony. You could probably relate to that. But this is all I've known. I've known nothing else. And when I've tried to know other things, but it's very clear that I am not wanted. I'm called selfish. I'm being told I don't think of any other people but myself, but what I did, running away, was the first thing I have done for myself in my whole life. And now I'm being told that one of my siblings is dead. And that I've been, once again, being lied to, being put in the dark for years. And what, about a month from you? This just goes to show that we cannot trust others outside of this castle. Especially Kano. And why you never questioned him after he came and told you that, I will never know. But if he thought it was appropriate to keep it from us that our sister is dead, then I can't trust him, I can't support him. I don't want him in this castle. I don't care his reasoning. That is wrong. You, I can't really put much blame on, other than the fact that you just lied.
I know. I'm sorry.
Earlier, I was sad. I was crying. I was... Now I'm just mad. Now I'm just angry. What just happened?
Solstice?
What just happened?
How?
Is he okay?
No.
He's... Do either of you have a telepath to him?
No.
No. We can't go to the Winter Kingdom.
Is that where he is?
I don't know. My God.
He's gone?
I am sorry for your loss. I'm going to go talk to Kano. If he's still around.
I think there's something else you should know.
What?
The Winter Kingdom is after me.
How do you know?
Why?
What happened in the last 4 hours that I was gone?
Why are they after you?
No, they don't know that it's me still, but
No, but how do you know?
Solstice.
How do you know that information?
He told me today.
I'm taking care of that. You don't have to worry about anything.
Can somebody answer my question before I yell? Why are they after you?
I killed one of the heirs of the Winter Kingdom
When?
before Melody took throne. Around that time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you didn't tell anyone about this? Why?
Maholia broke me out of their prison.
Of course she did. Okay. This was before she died?
Yeah. That was the last time I spoke to her.
Okay.
But
How is it handled?
I have a meeting with Princess Lorelia in 2 days. And I have a plan for her to feel satisfied with justice for her sister.
If it involves you dying, I will not accept that.
I don't know what she will agree to, but I'm not offering my execution, if that's what you're worried about.
Yes, it is what I'm worried about.
I'm not offering that.
And what if they try something?
I don't think she... I'm trying to avoid war with the Winters right now. I don't think she would... If she wants peace, but justice, then I hope that she is sound enough to hear me out.
If it's justice she wants, I can just turn myself in. You guys don't have to get involved with it.
That's not happening.
We're not letting you turn yourself into the Winter Kingdom. They are going to execute you.
They
You
don't
killed
know
one
it's
of
you.
their heirs.
Yes. They don't know it's you. They don't need to know it's you ever.
But she knows my face.
Then stay out of the Winter Kingdom. Stay away from the Winter Princesses.
If she's at an event, just don't go to the event. Maybe I'll give you a heads up if she ever comes to the Elven Kingdom, but she honestly is quite a mysterious person. I've only ever met her twice, so I don't think you'll run into her very often. You would have to like really put effort in to actually run into her. I think you'll be fine.
What I did still wasn't right.
Yes, but
Was
it was
it
an accident.
How was it an accident? What happened?
I was in the woods between the Winter Kingdom and the Evelyn Kingdom, and I thought I saw a zombie in the woods, and I shot them, not knowing they were in air.
Okay.
I gave them a fake name of Andrew. That's who they're looking for right now.
If it were up to me, I would keep you locked in this freaking castle. But it's not up to me. So, it's whatever Melody decides. Since I assume you're coming back to take the throne.
I don't wish to take anything. For avoiding panic, I wish to tell the secret, my secret, slowly, but I do wish to tell it. And it may require a meeting with the 5 princesses to determine my fate of stepping down or continuing in this position. I have accepted whatever the outcome. I was not meant to be here. And if you wish for it, then I I can step down.
I'm not interested in taking anything away from anybody.
It wouldn't be taking it away. It's if you want it.
They won't allow me to have it.
Who's they?
The whole other... I'm assuming the whole other elven kingdom we left behind to come here. Kano's told me we have to go through a council or something. But the
I
elven
talked
laws...
to Kano. That's... You have to go through council if you want to be a higher rank than Anthony or I. But if I abstain from the throne because I was never truly crowned, I never went through a coronation. That was Maholia, not me. I am not crowned. And if Anthony, I hate to put it this way, but if you were to marry into a different kingdom outside, that kind of, it removes you from the line. And then you're third in line. It would be yours.
It wouldn't, though.
Yes,
There's
it would.
There's a whole law preventing me from having it. I'm not legitimate.
There's no law. You are third in line. There's no laws. I've read them over and over again, especially in the last 2 years. There's no law saying that you cannot be princess.
I've talked to Kano about this.
I have also talked to Kano about this. And it sounded like he was helping you try to get a higher rank.
Because I am under the... Because I've talked to him about this in detail. I'm not a legitimate heir. I am born from an affair. I'm not...
You are There are other heirs in other kingdoms that are not directly related to the main princess that was before them. But they are still an heir. They may be on a lower rank, but if the other two above them are removed from the line, they are still an heir, and you are still an heir. You're not illegitimate because you are our father's daughter. It would be a different story if you were a random elf that was adopted. Well, even so, I'm pretty sure there are adopted children in royal lines as well. The only thing, I think, what kept you, or what made you feel ostracized, is that because you were third in line, they didn't think you would ever have the chance, which was wrong. You should have been given proper counseling, proper classes, the proper participation in events and everything. And I think that's where you feel illegitimate. You're not illegitimate. They just made you feel that way.
Even though you're older than us, they just put you third in line because of the half sibling thing. But I think
You're
if you
technically third in line because of rank.
Then why would... then why have I been told that I can't because of this specific law?
Because if I, let's say Anthony and I would be eligible or would want to take the throne or like rule, then you would have to have a higher rank because you are older than us. That is what Kano was trying to help you do. He was trying to make you a higher rank because of your age so that you could outrank Anthony and I, so that you wouldn't have to wait for either of us to abstain from the line. You could just have it.
I wasn't looking to get a higher rank. I don't know where then where did the whole law come from? Because that's what...
I don't know what law Kano, I don't know, what exactly did he tell you? Did he give you a book stating this law?
No, there's no book.
What did he tell you exactly about this law?
I mean, it wasn't told to me by Kano. It's been told to me my whole life. I've always been told, since I'm illegitimate, I came from an affair, even though I'm the oldest, I'm not entitled to anything. Like, I've had people tell me this over and over and over again, that there is a specific law that prevents me from taking any sort of throne, even if you guys were unable to.
That doesn't make any sense. Would have are blood related to the royal line. Who told you that? But it's incorrect.
I mean,
It would not make any sense if something happened to me and happened to Anthony and you are the most eligible next in line. Because then Kano would be after you.
Whoever told you that didn't want you to have the throne, I guess.
And that's why my theory is that they ostracized you because of your status. And they didn't think you had a chance.
I'm not trying to be rude, but the only other people I could think of who would have done that were our father, your mother.
Done the excluding. Well, I don't know a thing about my mother, but I would not, knowing the situation, if I had a husband and he had an affair and had a child that was kept in the castle, I probably would be upset as well. I'm not justifying her actions. I wouldn't have ostracized any child. But I can picture the situation.
Well, I don't have to picture it because it's what happened, but nonetheless, we'd have to talk to Kano about that, and I don't trust him. I had little trust to begin with. There's none now.
The question is, do you want the throne?
Yes, that is the question.
After all of this? If this is what my life is going to be? then no. I don't want the constant up and down. I don't want to constantly have the feeling that I can't trust anybody. In another life, yes, I would want it. But this is too complicated.
The crown is a heavy burden.
Especially what I
But
know
if-
now.
Yes. If that is what you wish, then I will respect your wishes. But please, from going forward, let's talk openly and honestly with each other about how we're feeling inside. I don't want you to feel invisible, lonely, or ostracized again.
Okay.
Is there any other questions you have for me?
Is there any evidence of Maholia's death?
Kind of an unofficial burial in a village that Kano is maintaining.
I love how everything just connects right back to Kano.
He built it for her.
Have you not questioned this at all?
Yes, I have. Many times.
It all connects back to him. I don't know if it's my grief. I don't know if it's... I don't know what it is, but
Kano was in love with Maholia. And he saw that she was in love with a village boy, and he didn't want to keep that from her. So he let her go and helped me play the part. And so, after what happened, he shut it all down. His feelings, his want or need for relationship or trust. And I know he feels responsible for her death.
oh,
You can...
okay. I can just say the next conversation I have with him will not be a pleasant one.
I'm sure he expects that, so he knows that I was going to talk.
If there's nothing else, then I have no other questions.
Well, then if you will excuse me, I'm going to head back to my room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I should just turn myself in. That seems the only logical answer. Just turn myself in, and then no one has to deal with any burdens anymore. Just turn myself in and out. Turn myself in, turn myself in. Just turn myself in. Just go to the Winter Kingdom. Just go to the Winter Kingdom and no one has to deal with anything. Where is everyone? There's no one here. Melody?
You didn't go to that Winter Kingdom, did you?
I tried to turn myself in, but there's no one there.
No, you can't. You can't.
I just wanted it to be easier for everyone. Just get rid of all the problems.
Please. Please don't. Please don't do anything. I can't lose you too. I can't. I can't lose one more person. I can't.
You already went through enough, so I didn't want to burden you with this
No,
other issue.
Please. Please. I would please. Please. I'm begging you, please. Do not sacrifice your life for me.
But you're trying to... You already do so much for me, and then...
I'm a curse. Everyone around me is destined to die. Until I die. I can't. I won't let that happen. Please, please let me protect you. I don't know how this curse works. I don't know how strong it is, but it feels like it does follow me. It does feel real. And I can't I can't have you.
But I don't want to lose you
Is that-
either.
This world will be better off if I'm gone.
You can't keep saying that. You've made
But
your...
it's true. The longer I stay here, the more people die.
You're part of this family, whether you like it or not. And
I
if
wasn't supposed to be. I wasn't supposed to be.
the stupid curse doesn't matter, Melody.
I'd rather be dead than be alone with all of you and gone and having to live with that. You and Annabelle could live happily in the Elven Kingdom. You'd have each other.
You're the closest thing I have to Maholia. Just like how Prince Solstice was the closest thing we had to our mom.
I don't want you to stop me. I won't let you stop me.
There's nothing I can do to help, to put an end to this. It was my mistake. Everyone else
This
is...
was This was my fate from the beginning. And the universe has been trying so hard to take me back. And I won't let anyone else die because of it.
You can't control other people's deaths.
We don't know that for sure. Mother, father, Maholia, Solstice. Even when I was in the village, the villagers from Evergreen, the ones that I specifically made friends with. The baby I got attached to in Kaya's village. Specifically. Now, if that's not a curse, then the universe really is a cruel joke.
I'm so sorry you have to deal with all this. It's not fair.
Maybe it is best that you marry off into a different kingdom. Maybe it's best that you get away from here. I'll talk with Rain about you and Estelle.
It was my mistake. Everyone's fixing my problems for me. Why don't they understand? Why does no one understand? All my relationships always end up broken, no matter how hard I tried to keep them together.